Hey there, everybody. How is everybody doing? Let me catch up. I think Catherine got first. Hey there, Catherine. Hey, Pharaoh. Reese Cup. Welcome in, Bray. Catching up. Clay Miko. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, give me 1 second. Let me rearrange some things. All right. I think I'm good. Let me check this. All right. Yes, I'm going to be working on donkey squares. The other day, was it? I was making this one here. This is my prototype. I got to get better with the detailing, the embroidery, especially the eye. I don't like the way this eye turned out. What happened was I made all the pieces and I stitched on the muzzle and the eyes and then did the embroidery. And I didn't want it to show through to the back. So what I'm going to do is when I go to do these, I'm going to make this in batches. When I go to do the eyes, I will put the embroidery, and same thing with the muzzle. I'll put the embroidery on and then I will attach it to the square. And this is just my prototype, I guess. The first time doing the pattern. These are going to be the ones I'm going to make. This one, the color, whatever the color, it's got 2 rounds. This has got 3. I think it's going to look better with the 3 rounds. And I didn't exactly follow the pattern exactly. Close enough. It was just slight difference. So I'm doing it the way that the pattern is saying. If anybody wants this pattern, exclamation point pattern will get you the pattern. But if you don't crochet and you like this, there is a chance that you could win one of these squares. I'm going to make a bunch of these. So I'm doing the squares tonight, and then until I get as many as I'm going to need. And then I'm going to do all the parts. We'll make tons and tons of parts. And then assembly line. I'm going to just put them all on. And you could win one of these when I get to the point. We're not there yet. When I do get 1,000 subscribers, when I have a celebration stream for it, we're going to be doing giveaways throughout the stream. It's going to be an extended stream. Hey, there's Supreme. We're going to do an extended stream for that celebration. And periodically through the stream, we will run giveaways. You don't have to worry about anything special to enter those giveaways. I'm going to use a Nightbot thing where everybody types something into chat. That's all you got to do to enter it. And you won't have to pay for shipping for this. So I can easily put this in an envelope and send it off. So I don't know how many I'm going to make of these. I'm going to make a bunch. And you can win one of these squares, since this is kind of one of the theming here on my stream. I'm going to make an appearance of that stream. Yes. Claymaker will make an appearance. I'm still coming up with some ideas. It is going to be an extended stream. And when I mean extended, my longest stream I think I've ever done is probably 6 hours. It's going to be longer than 6 hours. So it will be an event. I still have to figure out everything that we're going to do. We're going to do a bunch of different things, not just crochet. We're going to probably play some games. We probably going to do some other crafts as well. Hello, Cubs Fry and Clean Miko. I know what Clean Miko is going to say, but anyway. But that's what we're making tonight. What is that? Oh, I don't want that song either. So we're going to be just making these basic squares. Hey there, Carrots Knits. This pattern here, if you go to the pattern, and I'm going to pull up the website. This is a website called babycrochetdesigns.com. And this particular pattern How many of us will come in with donkey? Wait, what? How many will come? Wait, I'm confused, Supreme. How many of us will come in with donkey? Oh, people coming in saying donkey. Yes, you could say donkey. This website, it's a free pattern. So if anybody crochets, this will be. Why is that like that? Words are hard. So this is, I think, to make like a sweater or a romper for a child. But you can make as many as you want, and you could turn it into a blanket. You could turn it into all different things. Let me resize this. Again, this is a free site. I found this. I'm a child. You get excited about animals. Yes. So this is an easily modded pattern. Again, I did not write it. So it starts all with a basic square. These squares that I'm making with these circles. You can make it whatever the color of the animal you want. But you can mod it with any of these other animals. So I'm going to scroll through here. So they have a pig. So the base is the same. You just change the colors and all of the parts. So there's a pig. What else? There's a lamb. The lamb is really cute. Yes, Bray, there's a pig. What else? A llama. There's a llama. A little chick. You need to learn how to do this? You could do it. You could do it, Supreme. There's a cow. You want all of that? There's a pony. I like the pony. Fast before your baby boy gets too big. Wait. Oh, you mean your nephew? Well, maybe one of your children. You can make this whatever size you want. You beat me to it about to ask where's your... Yeah, Bray is here. Wait. There's the donkey. Oh, you didn't mean Shay. If Ship wants a animal sweater, that's fine. Or you could do a blanket. Or you could do... They're squares, so you can use them in different ways. There's a bunny. There's a bunny. Very, very... They're all cute. A little chicken. There's a duck. This is for Ship. Supreme, you need to make this for Ship. You need to make the duck. And you can make it any color you want, because ducks come in different colors. You could do white. You could do yellow. You can do duck colors. There's a puppy. Looking for your crochet hooks. There's a Highland cow. Look at the Highland cow. That cow is super cute. I don't know if I've gone through the whole thing. There's a kitten. Yeah, I don't think I've actually looked at the entire page. There's a goat. Love these. Thank you for the streak. Are they beginner friendly? Yes. Can you make those underwear into... Wait. Can you make those underwear into a square? You can make a tighter graining underwear square blanket. Actually, you could. You could take that underwear pattern. Got to see the Highland cow. You got to see a Highland cow in person. Ooh. Wow. Hey there, Brassica. How are you? Wait. Am I too loud? Is it too loud? Is something too loud? The festivals in Maryland. Yes, I remember you mentioning that. What else is here? So yeah, that's exclamation point pattern will get you the this pattern. And looking at this, I didn't see this. Looks like a hamster or a guinea pig. I didn't see that. You would appear to have. Oh, there. Okay. I do have one fan going. I can't turn that fan off because I would roast. Let me move the fan. Hold on 1 second. Is that any better? But filter on your... I think I have a filter. I don't know how to do that. Start to complain. Much better. I do have a gain filter. I don't know how to do any of that right now on the fly. But if it's much better, then hopefully it'll... Oh yeah, I mean, it's not too hot, but I have to have some air movement. The fan closest to the microphone is off, so I have a little clip fan up on the top of my desk, but that's even off. So, but that's what we're going to be working on. Let me see here. Put mine under my desk. Yeah, I've got the AC vent is there at my feet, but there's not enough room under the desk for the fan. It's a big box fan, and I could go down and get a smaller fan, but hey there, Aranita, welcome in. Carrot Snits. Clay Miko asked what festival in Maryland. I think Carrot said was the Irish Festival. And I want to say, at the Carroll County Fairgrounds. I've never been to it, but I've heard of it. Lights you have when you're streaming does get warm. It does get a little warm. Oh, I just blinded myself. Actually, the lights I'm using are I can get it real quick. I can get it. Okay, that part's hot. It's not too hot. Yeah, the computer's getting the room warm. So the lights I'm using are the fluorescent, not fluorescent, the LED bulbs. So this is all plastic. So it does get a little warm, but it doesn't generate as much heat as like an incandescent would, or any other bulb. And that's what I'm using. Both of actually all the lights in here. But yeah, I am running used to being ignored. You know you're not. But additionally, the way my setup is, the tower to my desktop is to my right, and the only way that I can have it, the exhaust fans blow this way, because that's the only place I could put it, and the cables and behind the scenes. Too loud to be ignored. Oh, you said that. You definitely said. You said. She's not lying. She's not lying. You have to be difficult. You're not difficult, Bray. If Bray streamed yesterday, and she showed it on stream, be right. All right, we will be here. I sent her a little gift, because Bray likes notions. She loves her crochet fiber art notions, and I got her one of the notions that I have. So I sent her one of these needle, yarn, gauge tools. I find it very handy. Very, very handy. This one I like a lot. The only thing is, my only issue is, part of this is not really for crocheters so much. It is, but it isn't. The holes here that are in this will tell you the size of your hook or your needle, but it doesn't really work for tapered hooks, because I have a tapered hook, meaning, and us crocheters know what a tapered hook, it sticks further out. An inline hook it would work, and I don't have it here because I don't really use them. If you've got they're right here. If you've got a crochet hook that doesn't have a handle, so it's all metal. You can put that end in to test it to see what size, if it's not marked. Most of them these days are marked. Yes, it's more for knitting needles, but it will work for the crochet hooks because it's the same. Wait, that's just a 5.5 millimeter. You're supposed to put it in where it's snug. That's very snug. It moves around a bit in the 6. So yes, this would be a 5.5 millimeter. That's like, the tolerances on this are like really, really close. So for instance, knitting needle. This is a double pointed knitting needle. So it's too loose for, and this is no markings on it. So that's a 5.5. That's a 5. I want to say this is probably a, I want to say it's a 5. I want to say it's a 5 millimeter. Yeah. But the other thing that I like for this, and the main reason I got it for Bray, is because she was in one of her streams. Hey there, Upcycly. Thank you for the lurk. She was in one of her streams, and she had some yarn, and she said it was like marked as like a size 4, but it was very thin or whatever. Or maybe it was yarn that wasn't marked. So if you have yarn that you don't know the weight, if it's a size 4 or size 3 or whatever you have, you could do a wraps per inch test. And you don't really need this. You could do a regular ruler. But this is great because it gives you the area, the inch, where you wrap it around. Thank you for the check-in, MS Creates. Hey, Pixie. Frustrating the way they classify. Yes, it's all about wraps per inch. So what that means is, I'm just going to give a small little demo in this. So you're going to wrap this around, and you don't want them overlapping. You want to lay them flat. So I'm going to do this. I know this is a worsted weight yarn. It's a weight of 4. I know that for a fact because I have the label, and they had, yes. But wraps per inch is a range because there's different. It varies. There's a variation. So there's my wraps, all my wraps, and I count how many I have. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I have 10 wraps. So in 1 inch, there's 10 wraps. So now we take this off. We got that number 10. And on here, you're probably not going to be able to read it, but WPI is wraps per inch. These are all these numbers. So like this one is 1 to 4 wraps, 5 to 6, 9 to 12. Well, we have 10. So we're in the 9 to 12 range, and that's a medium or a size 4. Yes, 10. Well, Aran weight is in the medium range. Aran weight is a type of worsted. Usually a size 4 medium yarn that's also worsted. There's a range anywhere between 9 and 12, and Aran weight is in that medium range. It's a little on the, probably the mid-range of it. So I know in Europe they use Aran, A-R-A-N, as a size very often. Here in the U.S. and North America, usually it's just a medium or a worsted weight. So they're kind of interchangeable. Technically, they're not, but I like this. So it gives all of the different ranges, so you don't have to go and look it up online. So you have it all right there at hand. And I don't think this is all printed on here. Like, well, not print. I think it's like I don't think it's printed. I think, well, it's actually kind of laser engraved, because there's a texture here. I can feel a texture. Kind of like embossed, yeah. So laser printed on there. Aran is heavy worsted, more of a rounder yarn, yes. But then on the back, if anybody is, and anybody wants a link to this, I can get the link. I got this on Amazon. It's like $5. It came with a chain and a little hook. The hook broke. I'm not worried about the hook. Can easily add another chain. But this here at the top, if anybody gets into spinning their own yarn, there's a thing that's called your twist angle. So, can't really show it here, but if you look at a thing of yarn and you can see the angle of each strand when it's twisted, there's some tighter and more looser angles, and that affects different types of yarn. So when you're spinning, if you're really into getting really into the spinning, your angle, your degree of angle does play into it. So when I get better at spinning, I'm probably going to be using this a lot. So, and then wasn't certain what this little notch was here at the bottom. I looked it up. If you're spinning yarn and you're testing your angle, Pixie is on a 10-stream streak. So you're going to put your yarn in there and hold it there. And then you can hold it up here. And I can't see this because it's so thin. But you can look at the strands that are made up this yarn. The yarn is made up of multiple strands. And you can find the angle and you can move it. So it'll kind of like anchor it there for you. So you're like, okay. Again, I can't see this because it's so thin. But it's a little extra guide to help with the when you're, like I said, spinning yarn. So it's like a multi-purpose tool. My only complaint is it won't work for crochet hooks that are tapered. It might work for inline. Let's see if I have an inline. There's an inline. So I could show better with this blue one. So the inline here, you see the hook is in line with the shaft of the hook, as opposed to a taper. You see the tapered one, the hook part sticks further out than the shaft, if that makes any sense. Let me put it on a white background. There you go. Now you can see it. So those are the two different styles. You learn something about tapered and inline hooks. Then there's combinations. There are some hooks that have characteristics of both. Usually, not a rule, because I don't like rules in art, but a rule of thumb, I was going to say. The inline are more of a Susan Bates style, and a taper is more of a B-O-Y-E style. Those are brands, but there's tons of different brands. But those are the more common North American brands that you can get everywhere. So this won't work with a tapered because you can't get it in there. Well, you can. So it'll fit in there. But that's saying that's a 10 millimeter. That's not a 10 millimeter. That's an 8 millimeter. But this is an inline hook, and I know that's a 10 millimeter. It says 10 millimeter. It's hard to read on here, but I can put the inline hook in, and yeah, it's definitely a 10 millimeter. It's not a 9. So we'll work with inline. But again, it'll definitely work with knitting needles, because knitting needles don't have a hook, because they're a needle and not a hook. But just wanted to show that off. That was a cool thing. I've had mine for a while, and I know Bray likes her notions, so I thought I'd share that with everybody. Again, if anybody wants a link to this, let me get the link. I am not affiliated with them, so I don't get any benefit from this. Knitting along with you while you chat and crochet. Nice. So that link there will get you, it's like, okay, it's like $7. So it's not that expensive. It's affordable. And again, crocheters and knitters can use this. It's a pretty good handy little tool to have on hand. Much needed surprise. Yes, we actually, the other week when you were streaming and you were talking about it, that's when I ordered it. It's like, okay, she's getting this. She really wanted to get to the next color of this yarn. Are you doing your quote-unquote ugly blanket? Oh, you're working on the shawl. Yes, you're working on the shawl. I remember. Gradient yarn, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, Pixie's blanket is not ugly. It's actually really pretty. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So this donkey square pattern, it's doing rounds different than I normally would. Love it. Need a little break. Yeah. We all need breaks. So when this pattern, and it makes a difference with this pattern. So you're doing your stitches, and when you go to join, you slip stitch into the first stitch and then chain up and then do the next round. It's using half doubles. Normally when I do a round, I don't do the slip stitch to join, chain up, and keep going. I just keep going the spiral method and use a stitch marker. This one I don't have to use a stitch marker because the height tells me where the beginning of the round is. So it's a little bit different. I tried doing, when I was doing this one, I was doing my spiral method, and it didn't really work out the best. But I'm going with what they say. Make a donkey blanket? I could. And the chain 2, when you start each round on this, does not really count as a stitch. It's a little confusing to me, because normally I would, but they don't count it as a stitch for the beginning of each round. And this starts with it's a base of 9. Usually when you're doing a round and it's got a single crochets, you're doing 6 in the first round, 12 in the next, 18, etc. This you're doing a base of 9. So 9, 18, 27. So just a little extra stitches. And then you square it up. And squaring it up is really easy. If anybody wanted me to teach this, I can. I can rip this out and redo it if anybody was interested in this. How are you, Emma? Welcome in. We're just working on some donkey squares. I gotta count. And I recommend anybody who's doing anything crochet period, but especially in the round, count your stitches. All right, that's 18. It's gonna watch with you, working your stupid hood. Gotcha. Anybody who is doing this type of method with rounds, where when you join, you do your slip stitch to join, chain up, and then keep going. Common mistake is people think that this is a stitch. Again, always count your stitches. I should have 18 stitches on this round because the first round had 9, then I have 18. This here is not a stitch. This is a false stitch. Because if I would put my stitches in here, I would have 20 stitches. And we don't want that. We want 18. So that is the drawback with doing the slip stitch to join, then chaining up and keep going. Not my preferred way of doing it. but it definitely works with this pattern. And your corners for circles. Try what you were doing. Yes. Yes. So, again, and if anybody's not familiar with what I'm talking about, so let me show this again. So all I did was I did 9 half doubles into the ring, magic ring, slip stitch to join, and then I chained up 2. The chain up 2 does not count as a stitch. And then in each stitch gets 2 half doubles. So round 2 has 18s because we're doubling it up. So 9 times 2 is 18. So I have 18 stitches. Count. Always count your rounds. And now I'm going to slip stitch to my first stitch. I'm going to ignore the chain 2, which seems counterintuitive to the way I do it. So I'm going to slip stitch to join, and now I'm going to chain up. The other way of doing it is, I can show real quick. I'm only going to do 6 on this one. I'm going to do single crochets. So chain 1 does not count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 single crochets, or your stitches. Usually if you're just doing singles, usually you start with 6. It just works out better that way. So I've got my 6, and the way I normally do it is I do the spiral method. I don't slip stitch to join. I don't chain. So what I'm going to do is I have 6 there, and then round 2, each stitch, I have each of these 6, each of these gets 2 stitches. Again, I don't know how well you can see that. So I'm going to go into the very next stitch, which is the first stitch from round 1. The stitch I'm making now will be the first stitch of round 2. So there's stitch number 1, put in a stitch marker, and it would help if I have a different colored marker apart from my yarn. So there's a stitch there, that's 1, and then the same stitch is 2. And then you would keep going. 2, 2, 2, 2 all the way around. You'd stop at right before the stitch marker, because that's marking your very first stitch. So that's the way I like to do circles. It's the spiral method. And then that way you know every stitch is a stitch to work into. If you're doing this method, there's a false stitch. Hopefully that made sense. I don't want to confuse anybody. I know sometimes I can do that, but that is that's a slight difference. But for this pattern, it works better to do it the way they're telling you to. Like the spiral method off, yes. It's less confusion, and just things keep flowing. You're not doing different stitches. You're not doing slip stitch chain and then your stitches. You keep going. You just got to remember to move your stitch marker, and you don't got to really count your stitches as much. If you're doing the same repeat pattern all the way around, then it will work out. But it is what it is. So we've got round 3. So 9 times 3 is 27. I should have 27 when I'm done. So just like if I was doing any other rounds, the repeat that we're going to repeat all the way around is the number 3, because we're on round 3. So first stitch gets 1, the next stitch gets 2 and 3. If you've been here, you know how I count my repeats. Again, first stitch gets 1, the next stitch gets 2 and 3. So that's a little thing that I keep saying in my head. And then that way I know that it will all work out when I get back to the beginning. So whatever round number you're on is the number of stitches per the repeat. So 1, then 2, and 3. When I say and, that means both stitches are in the same stitch. So 1 is in one stitch, then means we're going to another stitch, is number 2, and number 3. And is in the same stitch as number 2. That's just something that I came up with to keep on track. And it works for all crocheting in the round. And then this here, again, so we did 1, then 2 and 3. 1, then 2 and 3. We're here. So I've been doing that all the way around. I've got, looks like 3 stitches there. 1, 2, 3. Well, no, it's only 2 because that's the false stitch. That is where we slip stitch and it kind of forms a stitch. But if you keep doing the 1, then 2 and 3, 1, then 2 and 3, you will know that that is 1, then 2, and, which goes in the same stitch as number 2, that's 3. And now we do nothing with that one, that's the false stitch, and we can join our round. Hey there, Linda, how are you? Welcome in. Hey, Shadow Arch. Okay, I have to do 4 rounds for the gray. So there's 1, then 2, then 3, and 4. 1, then 2, then 3, and 4. 1, then 2, then 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So it's kind of like, I mean, I've never done this before, but I've heard that when you're dancing, you're learning how to do certain dances, steps that you do, like 1 and 2 and 1. I can't dance. 1, and 2, then 3, and 4. So I guess you could call this the crafty cub conga. I don't know. 1, then 2, then 3, and 4. I'm just coming with ideas. That just came to my brain. 2, 3, then 4. Someone's foot's getting stepped on. Yes, it really is. 2, then 3, and 4. Okay, it looks like I have 4 stitches. But yes, I do 1, 2, 3, then 4. Well, 1, then 2, then 3, and 4. But that's only going into stitching into 3 stitches. So we're going to omit that last one. 1, then 2, then 3, and 4. So that is round number 4, and this is where we're going to switch colors. So that's the head. So I'm going to slip stitch, and I'm going to show you, this goes for any type of crochet. I've showed this many times before, how to join colors, how to change colors. If you run out of your base color, if you need to add more of the same color, you could do the same thing. Can't find that extra advantage choice. Oh, you've lost yarn? Or you can't find it online somewhere. So I'm going to join. So I want to join my circle close, but in the same stitch, I want to add a new color. So I'm going to slip stitch, bring it through, but instead of finishing the slip stitch, we're going to grab our new color of yarn. I'm going to use this camera's wrong. This is a peacock blue. This is very much peacock blue. So I've got my 2 loops on the hook. Lost a few skeins, had to order more, but now I'm out of the yarn. Oh, that sucks. That sucks that you're out of the yarn. So I'm not going to finish that slip stitch. I'm going to join my new color. I'm going to loop it over, and I'm going to pull that through both of those. And now we've joined, and now we can do round 5, I should say. I'm not worrying about closing up the center. I could do the very end. So with this, I'm going to crochet over my tails, cutting the gray, the same length as the blue. And now this one, we're switching to double crochet. So 1, 2, 3. This pattern is weird because when you switch to the main color, well, your main color, the chain counts as a stitch. It's weird. It's just the way it is. It doesn't count for the circle, but it counts for the square, when you're squaring it up. But I'm just going to go with it. All right, so chain 3 and then double crochet into that same stitch. We're going to chain 1, and then the next stitch gets 2 doubles. So I'm going to show how to do this because it's a good way of squaring up a circle. So for reference, our circle is 36 stitches all the way around on the outside. So we have 36. So that number is important. So if anybody is doing this, this will help you. So the first stitch here, we've joined, chained up 3, counts as a stitch, and then do another double in that same stitch. Chain 1, and in the next stitch, do 2 doubles. This is going to be our corner. This will form our corner. Yeah, math. Just a little bit of math. Just a little bit of math. So that's our corner. Our next stitch is a half double. And then the next 5 stitches are singles. And this whole time I'm crocheting over my tails, so I don't have to... You don't do well with the corners, yes. If you need help with this, and there's anything specific that I can help you with, just ask. But the numbers, if you're going from a circle to a square, your numbers on this round, whatever round you're transitioning to a square, very important to get right. Because if not, it's not going to be good. So like I said, 2 in the first, chain 1, 2 in the second, and those are doubles. 2 double crochets in the first, chain 1, 2 double crochets in the next, half double in the next. The next 5 are single crochets. And I know not everybody is doing this piece and is not, even if they are, they're not to the point where I'm at. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm done with my tails. Told my friend I don't have granny squares, I have granny circles. Hey, that's fine. Well, if you're actually doing the granny stitch, there are ways to get it into square. Love how you are the craft cub, but everyone associates you with a donkey. Yes. Yes, yes. It all started with the crafty cub. That was my branding, and then the donkey and the hamster and the duck and what other animal just came along. So I guess the little cub symbol was the ringleader, and just maybe the bear went to the farm and said, hey, y'all want to leave here and join me? And he's kind of like the Pied Piper and said, let's be different and let's go craft. I don't know. Somehow got into the farmhouse and got the pet hamster to go with them. And all right, where was I? So we have our corner, our half double, and then the next 5 are singles. And now the next one is a half double. And if you notice here, the stitches are tall, getting shorter, getting taller. And if you remember back to any time I've taught this before, that a single crochet is shorter, the height is shorter than a half double, and then that is shorter than a double. So we're playing with the height. We're using the height of the different stitches to our advantage because we have a circle. Imagine there's a square. Well, we've got that dead space that's in there that we need to fill in. So that's what these taller stitches are going to fill in that space. I got to snuggle goats last Saturday, but they weren't snuggling because we didn't have any food. And my leg broke out in a... Oh, no. I'm sorry. Website's not working? I had it up earlier. It was working. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little while for it to load for me. Yeah. Sorry that you weren't able to snuggle with the goats and that your leg broke out in a hive. So we've got a half double there, and now the next stitch gets 2 doubles. Again, they are taller stitches. Chain 1, and then the next stitch gets 2 doubles again because that forms our corner. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. So the next stitch is a half double because we're filling in this little corner space. So you can kind of actually see it form. You've got a circle, but then we're squaring it. So this space here has to have the taller stitches. I asked if I could put it in my pocket and take it home, but put the goat in your pocket? You must have a big pocket, or it's a really tiny goat. Crafty Cub Ondas? my way out to a tabletop game. Okay, Veggie Zombie. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you. The goat, yes. Yeah, goats are cute. Goats are very, very cute. Okay, so now the next 5 stitches get singles. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 5. Shove yarn in our pocket, 1 out of goat. Yeah. Depends on how big the goat is, how big your pocket is. Lots of squirming. The next stitch is a half, and then the next 2 are doubles. Double 1, double 2, chain 1, and then 2 more doubles in the next stitch. And if you work your way around, your very last stitch should be a half double. Because you started with 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles. And then when we do our next rounds, they're going to be a lot easier than this because it'll already be squared. So half, then the next 5 are singles. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a half, and then we get 2 doubles, chain 1, and then 2 doubles. And then the next is a half. And then we have 5 singles. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have 2 stitches here. I might have made a mistake. So, we're going to count. 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles. Half. And then 5 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half double, 2 doubles, chain, 2 doubles. A half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Singles. A half. 2 doubles, chain, 2 doubles. A half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles. A half. 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles. A half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles. Okay. There might be a little mistake, but that's fine. You're going to go eat grilled cheese? Oh, grilled cheese sounds good. All right, thank you for the lurk. All right, so I'm going to ignore this little mistake. So I'm going to do my half double, and I'm just going to join. And it'll all work out. It's 1 stitch, so it's all good. It's all good. We're going to have an ad. We're going to have an ad going here. We will be back. I'm actually going to take a little break myself, and then I can get onto the next round. So we've gone from a circle to a square. All right, we will be back. Welcome back, everybody. All right. I am now ready to add the next round. Okay. I'm going to do something different than what they're suggesting. Hey there, Shep. How are you? So what they're suggesting is, so where we joined, I'm doing all right. Thank you for that. So what they want me to do is, where we joined was here. We're not at the corner. They want me to slip stitch over to the corner and then start the corner and go from there. I'm going to do something different. I don't like necessarily doing that because sometimes it creates a little bit of a balk, because when you get back around here, you're going to have to stitch into those slip stitches, which can be a little difficult. So what I am going to do is I'm going to start this round here. So whatever I was supposed to do on here, which is just double crochets, it's pretty much double crochets for the rest of it except the corners. So 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. There are 11 stitches on each side. So I'm going to have it's one stitch into each stitch except for the corners. And it's starting here, I'm going to put 2 stitches, and then when I get back around, I'm going to have 9. It's good. The way I'm thinking it in my head. Slip stitch in the slip stitches. Yes. Yes. Actually, no. No. You slip stitch into the double crochets, and when you get back around, you're going to double crochet into the slip stitches. Hey there, Thunder. How are you? Welcome in. So I'm going to chain up 3. So that counts as a double. And in the next stitch, I'm going to do a double. This is my variation of it. So those are going to count as 2 of my double crochets. And then when I get around here, instead of having to do 11, I only have to do 9 because I've already done 2. I'm hanging in there. So making donkey squares. These are going to be the squares for my 1K follower stream when I get to that point. So, in the corner, we're doing 2 doubles, 2 chains, and 2 doubles. So, similar to a regular granny square. The color rounds, it's a solid granny, so we're not doing any spaces in it. Craft for the first time in a week. That's good. That's good that you were doing that. Yeah, I hadn't really, I've been crafting on and off here and there. All right, so I've got 11 stitches here. Got to make certain each stitch gets a double crochet. So especially this first one, that always hides. And I wish you could see the colors better. I thought this would be a good color for stream, but it's a little dark. In person, it's peacock. It's a peacock blue, but it's not showing up on camera that way. Oh, music. We're not going to do Discord tonight. Next time I stream, we can go and check out things that people post in the Discord. So we're going to keep it chill tonight. Hey, Crafting Bunny, welcome in. I still don't know how many of these squares I'm going to do because I don't know how many hours I'm going to stream. I'm hanging in there. How are you? My theory is when I do have that celebration stream, we'll probably do a giveaway maybe about once an hour. That might be good, maybe. A nice surprise. What was the surprise? To get in there to get all these stitches. Oh, I don't think I got the stitch right. Gift bag of snacks. I've been working my butt off and finally finished a big project. So thank you for. Oh, nice. What type of yummy snacks did you get? Thank you for the lurk, Hal. I appreciate you. I need to get some snacks. Albany's gummy bears, herbal tea, chocolate bar, and Stroop waffles. Nice. I've seen Stroop waffle here, and it's probably not the same as Stroop waffles in Europe. I've never had one before. They aren't, but they're still good. Okay, stroopwafel. It's a kind of like a cookie. It's like a wafer on each side, like a waffle type cookie. And what is the filling? There's like some type of something in the middle. I don't know what it is. Best from street vendors. Hey there, Mindy. Thank you for the check-in. Caramel, honey, they differ. Soft wafer cookie with sweetened molasses syrup in the middle. Ah, okay. And thank you for the check-in, everybody. Really good. If you put them on top of the warm beverage, the middle. Oh. That would be good. I'll have to try one. Because used to work for CVS. And I would stock the candy quite often. And I would see them. And I never bought one. I don't know why. I think ones are best with coffee. But you like them with hot. Oh. I would probably do the hot chocolate. I'm not a coffee drinker. I would probably do it with hot chocolate or hot tea. Oh, and if they are like a molasses, if they're a molasses type flavor, it would work really good with one of my favorite herbal teas. I've mentioned this on stream before. Most of the ones in the U.S. are caramel or honey. Okay, that'll still work. That'll still work. One of my favorite herbal teas. It's a brand called Harney and Sons, and the flavor is called Gingerbread Festival. It's got hints of vanilla and cinnamon and ginger and cloves and just the smell. I've got a tin behind me, I got a tin with some tea in it, and I got another empty tin, and I think I've got like some Splenda packets in that tin. And just opening it up and just smelling it is sometimes just all I need. It's really, really good. It's not overpowering. It's very mild, but has a really good flavor. Yeah, Harney and Sons Gingerbread Festival. Good tea is the best. It is. It is. They've got other different blends and flavors and stuff, but that's the one that me and Granny ETC really, really like. Favorite cinnamon mint tea with rose hips and wait. Cinnamon mint, rose hips and chicory. Ooh, I might have to. Ooh, that kind of sounds good. But yeah, I do like a good cup of hot tea every now and then. Best tea ever had, maple. Ooh, also in the U.S. and you're trying to recreate it. Yeah, I'm a fan of lots of teas, except not green tea. I don't like green tea. Getting it tomorrow. Get paid. You can get it on Amazon. Yes, you can get it on Amazon. Start something similar on Adiago. Did everybody know that black tea, white tea, green tea? Okay, well, teas, there are different varieties, different species of the plant. But black tea, white tea, and green tea all come from the same plant. It's just how they dry out the leaves. The least dried is green tea. I think the white tea is the medium dryness, and black tea is the most dry. Friends tea, absolutely no idea what else is in it. Tea website, you can make your own blend. Ooh. One of my all-time favorite varieties of tea, I guess it's a species, I guess, because that's where it's grown. It's grown in parts of India. It's not really the flavor. The type, I get type would be the correct word, is Darjeeling. Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's very mild. I got some of that too, I think. All right, do I have to do another round? Wait a minute. Wait, did we do 3 rounds? Okay, we're done. I was getting ready to do one more round. So, I got 4 squares prepped. We're gonna make more. Gonna do some more. And this is a good way of using up my scraps. Looks like they just do blends, existing teas. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Wait a minute. Okay. 2, 3. Hey there, Mama Rita. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Want to just mention this. Just popped up in Nightbot. A close friend of mine, her daughter has to have brain surgery in September. So if anybody, and again, I'm not begging for money, but if anybody is able to donate to the GoFundMe, would be appreciated. The insurance covers most of it, but the portion that doesn't, obviously, they need to come up with. So if you're able to, her daughter is 20. So just mentioning that. One, 2. Make certain I have 18 on this round. Okay, yes, we have 18. Two. 1. 2. And 3. 1, 2, and 3. But yeah, if anybody wants this pattern, exclamation point pattern, you can customize it. There's other options instead of just the donkey. There's other different animals that you can kind of mix and match. Two, 3. Hey there, Kyle Abbey. Welcome in. But it's to make like a child's sweater, which I'm not making the sweater. I'm just making the squares as a giveaway. But you can easily adapt it to a blanket. Peanut stole your straw. Oh no, Peanut. Shouldn't have done that. That's not good. For those of you who don't know, Peanut is one of Thunder's cats. He's a little mischievous. I mean, he's a cat. Kind of goes without saying. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oops. I have no idea what I'm going to be eating tonight. I know I'm getting hungry. 2, 3, 4. Started college last week, end up spraining your ankle, but Oh, I'm sorry that you sprained your ankle and foot, but I'm glad that college is going good. One, two, three, and four. Yeah, sprained ankles are never fun. Done that a few times. 2, 3. I almost forgot what round I was on. Bad part about my ankle. Yep, I've done that just walking. I've done that before. 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we can join. I'm already up to the point of joining my color. Right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 rounds. I'm going to use this aqua color now. Hopefully I'm going to have enough. I think I should have enough to do 3 rounds. And still live at home. Family can help me out. Yeah. It will heal. Two, 3. Okay, this yarn's a little bit thinner than the other yarn, but that should still be okay. It's not going to make that much of a difference. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me do a half. The yarn split a little bit. This is not a super split yarn, but it does split every now and then. But I'm not complaining. Hey there, Freya. Welcome in. I'm hanging in there. How are you? Two. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for the follow. One, 2. But yeah, anybody that's coming in and following, I am making these squares. They will be donkeys at some point, and they're going to be giveaway. So you can win. Somebody's going to win this, and will be part of my 1K follower stream when I get to that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey there, Gary. How are you? Yep, Gary's here. Gary is spreading the chaos, which is good. We need that. You don't want to knock on me? Gary! Gary. Gary. What is your question, Thunder? Maybe we can distract Gary. Yes, Thunder. Will you be announcing before your... Oh, yeah. I'm not there yet. Yes, I will be announcing when it will happen. Obviously, it's not going to happen when I get 1,000. It's going to be after that, obviously, because I got to coordinate with special guests that are going to be on the stream, and I got to figure out what I'm exactly going to do. But yes, I will let my mods know. It'll probably most likely be on a Saturday or a Sunday. That is most likely when it's going to be. It's going to be one of those days. But I will let everyone know. Hey there, Tiki Room Bunnies. I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. Cause chaos. Yes, that was unexpected. Yes, you can help with the chaos. What do you think causes chaos when you're busy? Who do you think causes chaos when you're busy? Everybody. Everybody causes chaos. It has been a while. And again, Gary, you did not have to send me all of those bits. How are you, Gary? And how are you, Tiki Room? We're and I got to see if COVID. Oh, I hope you didn't. I hope you did not. Doing great, wonderful. What was your surprise? I was lurking in your stream, Tiki Room, and I saw at one point today, and I saw all the bunnies feeding all around. But yeah, we're having kind of a chill, low-key stream today. I'm not doing any shout-outs. So we're not doing any shout-outs, and we're not doing Discord today. So we're just going to just hang and chill out. But what was your surprise? It's okay. I'm going to post a picture in Discord if you enjoy. Oh. Okay. Okay. Found 5 new baby bunnies. Squirrel had them in a burrow she dug in the... Aww. Aww. Yeah, I don't think Penny was actually pregnant. Tiki Room had mentioned that. Yeah, Penny just wanted some extra attention, so she really wasn't pregnant. Which I've heard of animals doing that sometimes for different types of reasons. Have you even heard of false pregnancy is a thing? Also, thank you for the follow. Sneaky bunnies, yes. You're just learning crochet, Emily. Yes, if you need help and want to learn and need any help, any type of assistance, feel free to ask. At any time, even if I'm working on something like I am now, I will always stop what I'm doing and pick up another ball of yarn and a hook and help you. So that is the core of my channel. It says right there, if you have any questions, just ask. But welcome in. Penny wanted extra cuddles. Yeah. I've even heard of goats having false pregnancies. There's a channel that I watch on YouTube. I've shown some of their humans to. Yeah, I think, yeah. One of my floofs of a bunny is a cuddle monster. Oh. Channel I watch on YouTube, it's a hobby farm in Canada. It's called the 10 Acre Wood. I've shown some of their parts of their videos and their clips on stream before when they've sheared sheep and that type of thing. But they've got a bunch of goats. Every year, and it's more of it's a hobby farm, and it's where they take in rescues, and the animals, sometimes they'll foster them back out, but also it'll be where where some of the animals can live the rest of their lives out on a really nice farm. They've got a bunch of goats, and they do breed the goats, and then they do foster the babies out. And I've just been watching this year, and one of the goats had a false pregnancy. It was also, I think, the first year that she was bred, so I think that might can contribute to that sometimes. I'm not an expert. I've never had goats, so. Your dogs are cuddle bugs? Aww. I used to have a cat. Believe it or not, cats usually aren't really known for cuddling up to humans. I mean, they can. Yeah, my cat was a cuddler. At least with me. He was definitely a cuddler. But yes, I highly recommend go on YouTube, the 10 Acre Wood. It's a really cool channel. It's a couple and their young adult daughter. I think she's in her early 20s. And they got all types of animals. And they post videos very frequently. I know at least once a week, maybe sometimes twice a week. But it's all aspects of their farm. Not just its main thing is the animals, but then also gardening and other things they're doing around their farm and things that they do. And they're community oriented, and so. Yeah. Wait a minute. Even my big dog, she loves to lay close to my feet or get on my bed. All. Too many Discord channels. Oh, yes, I have so many Discords that I'm in. So many. I can't keep track of most of them. Yes, thank you, Thunder. Thank you. It's pretty cool, and they have videos all year round, so it's even in the winter time, and so. And I learned from them. Did you know that melons, so cantaloupes, pumpkins, anything in the melon family, are a good natural dewormer for, I know, at least sheep and goats. So in the fall, they usually get excess pumpkins from somewhere in their area, and they feed them to their animals, and it's beneficial, which that's cool. So they don't have to do any like pharmaceutical type dewormers. They can do it natural. They do a lot of stuff in a natural way. Yep. And they've got volunteers. There's one volunteer. She shows up usually once a week. She goes to the grocery store and probably clears out the grocery store from the produce department. And she puts them in bins, and she knows which animals like which fruits and vegetables. And it's like the animals know that it's whatever day. I think it's Sundays or whatever. They know that she's coming. So she does it all the time. And she's even given, she gets like whole cantaloupes and cuts them in half and puts them into the enclosure with the chickens and the guinea fowl, and they attack that melon. They love that melon. But yeah, they've got all different types of animals. Pretty cool channel. Again, I don't know them. I just watch them often. Buns go wild for watermelon. Yeah, I mean, it's good for them, and if they like it. Okay. We're almost done another square. It's got to remember, it's 3 rounds for the color. 4 for the circle, 3 for the color. For some reason, I just have in my mind that I need to do 4 rounds. I mean, I could. It'd be just a much bigger square, which I don't think it doesn't need to be bigger than this. I don't even know what size these are, roughly. They're about 5 1/4. Especially good for them where I live. Florida's hot, so freeze watermelon. Yes. I mean, it's mostly water, so that is really good for animals and humans alike. I love watermelon. All right, I gotta find another color to use. You know what? That's dark. I'm using up my my little scraps. I'm not gonna have enough of a lot of these to do a full square. I know what I'll do. I gotta get this ball of yarn. We're gonna do a pink one. We're gonna do a pink. Hey there, Manini. How are you? Did I pronounce your name right? I think it's Manini, like You said it rhymes with panini. Hey there, is that, wait, Thelonious Monk, like the jazz artist? None of your buns will touch watermelon, huh? Hey there, Mez, welcome in. You're good. Busy part of the day is over. That's good. That's good. You must be a fan of Thelonious Monk. That's hard to say. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's the name of your favorite Bond? Oh, you hate jazz. Oh, okay. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that's fine. That's fine. It's not for everybody. I like a little jazz. I've got a family member that's into jazz. What's the name? So the cutest fluffy pumpkin coffee cup pattern. All. Remind me how to apply for TCC. Oh, in Supreme, do you know Supreme Doom 56? I'm going to do this type of shout out. In Supreme Dooms, if you're part of her community and her Discord, there's Supreme. All the information is there in her Discord, so you have to go through that. She is the one who has started the Crafty Collective. Son is a musician and loves Monk. That makes sense. That makes sense. You have supreme ears. Yes, you do. You definitely do. But yes, like I said, that was started by the wonderful Supreme Doom 56. Means I hear Supreme from across the room. Trouble is that I'm in so many Discords, you can't remember who owns. Yeah. And if their Discord name is different than their Twitch name, and it can kind of get a little confusing. And I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom. Yes. You hear you say cats don't like snuggling. My 26 can't. You have 26 cats? Wow. Well, some cats aren't snugglers. Some cats are very standoffish. But then there are some cats that love it. So that's why I like cats. Because they've got their own personalities. So when I was a kid, we got 2 cats, one for me and one for my brother, and they were from the same litter. Complete opposite cats. Cat, unfortunately, is not a cuddler, but I got some good cuddles from your aunt's cat. Aww. Yeah, our cats were complete opposites. My cat was the cuddler. His cat definitely was not. All right, let me see if I counted correctly. Should have 18. Why is that looking oval? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Because it's not done right. Maybe 2 aren't much into it. None of the buns are sadly. I mean, it's like people. There are some people that love cuddling and all of that, and there's other people that aren't. So it's all, everyone's different. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's try this again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. You're in the Discord. Nice, nice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My bunny crossed the Rainbow Bridge 3 weeks ago. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Almost 2 a.m. You need sleep. Yes. Sleep is important. Sleep is very important. That's the third one. 4th. 5. 6. 7. 8. Here we go. You'll leave a lurk. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mez. I appreciate you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I didn't tighten up the circles. That's fine. I can tighten them up them at a later date. Don't have to do it right now. One, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's round number 3. Come on. Come on, Hook. It's having issues. It's grabbing the yarn the wrong way. There we go. Okay, this is round 4. Yes, round 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me check something here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's it for the gray. I think we're gonna go raid. I think we're gonna raid somebody. I'm getting hungry. Hey there, I'm Eve. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so I did some of these off stream. So I've got 5 of them so far. So I'm gonna have 6. I don't know how many I should make. I'll figure that out. I'll figure out how many I'm gonna make, and then I'm gonna make all of the ears, the nose, the eyes, and all of that for these squares. Again, might as well make extra than what I'm gonna need. Yeah. All right, let's get this out of the way. Where's that? Ah! My hook fell. I hate it when the hook falls. 10, 1 of every 100 followers, or 5, 1 of every 200 followers. When you give away, the more shipping you have. Okay, shipping's really not going to be that too bad. Hey there, Jams. Welcome in. Because I can easily put it into a letter size envelope, so it's not going to be a large package, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I'm thinking about like 10 to 12. Again, depending on thought you were finished. Yes, we're going to be finishing here, and we're going to be rating out here in a minute. In a minute, there, Eve. How much have I? You mean how long have I been crocheting? I've been crocheting for about 2 decades now, so about 20 years. Hey there, Blue. Welcome in. But yeah, with these donkey squares, they're going to be the giveaway for my celebration stream, and I'm thinking 20 years. Yes, since I was 5. Yes, I learned in kindergarten. Or 7. I think it's a bit. We're about the same age, Supreme. Anyway, your English is not your. That's fine, Eve. That is totally fine. Hopefully, I am I'm able to, you can understand what I'm saying. I know, but barely older. Anyway, thank you. Oh, wow. Blue Raven is on a 15 stream streak. But I think I'm going to end up possibly giving one of these away, one at each hour during that stream. Does that sound good? Does that what is everyone's opinion on that? So when I do my celebrate my 1,000 follower stream, we can do a giveaway periodically. So I'm thinking maybe like once an hour. That might be, yeah. So I had to see how many 1 hour. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe 12 hours. I'm not certain yet because I got a lot of ideas planned for it. Special guests. There'll be some crocheting. There's going to be some other arts. There's going to be some games. There's definitely going to be some games. There's going to be some other activities. Because I know Clay Miko is going to be here again with me as a guest on it. So that's going to take up some time. Because if you've ever been to one of my streams when Clay Miko's been here, we get to talking and we get to doing things. So that does eat up some time. So yes, Clay Miko is my best friend. She's something. She's something. Yeah, this donkey is very cute. Thank you. And I'm Eve. I am one of my. You can see down here. There. Donkey is a theme here. Has become one of my mascots. One of my themes. We do donkey related things periodically on stream. You love Cubs best rat? Yeah, she's something. She's great. But if you've ever seen one of the streams where she's been here, thank you, Thunder. We do get to talking. We get to have a lot of fun and some hilarity ensues. And it's good to play off somebody that's like there with you, or if you're collabing with somebody, you get that immediate feedback. I guess I've never really done this, but I guess it's kind of like an actor. I'm not an actor by any means. I've heard actors explain how it's different when they're making like TV shows or movies where they don't get the reaction from the audience, as opposed to if they're on stage, they get a different, which makes sense. You get that immediate reaction, which, yes, you guys are giving me immediate reactions being in the chat, but there's something a little different with between text-based and actually talking. So it's not the same interaction. It's a really great interaction with the chat. It's just it's not exactly the same. Let's see here. Hey Doom, yip. Yes, yips. Dragon, I never call you Dragon Thunder. Hi Thunder. You need to go work for real. Yes, you need to get ready for work tomorrow. Yes, Supreme. You have a great day at work, and everybody who has things that are planned tomorrow, working or elsewise, you have a good day. Were you talking to someone else? No, talking to you. But yes, I think we're probably going to do probably about 12 hours, around 12-hour stream. So it's going to be, we're going to take breaks. Definitely take breaks when that time comes. But we're going to go and raid out tonight. Let's get the raid call. So that is the raid call for followers. And that is the sub raid call for subscribers. Anybody who has been following me today, I want to thank you. I appreciate you. And everybody else that's been in here, lurking or chatting, I want to thank you as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. You have a great day as well. Gleamer, dear, really friend, you regularly called me Dragon and said there were 3 in his chat with the same time at the, yeah. Thank you for the check-in, Anne. So yes, copy one of those, raid calls. The first one, like I said, is for followers. The second one is for subscribers. If you're a subscriber, when you copy it and paste it, it will look like that. The one with all of my personal emotes. So yeah, we're going to go and raid. I'm going to see if we can raid. And everybody's coming in or chatting when we're getting ready to raid out. I am so sorry. I hopefully will have a longer stream next time. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm not certain. Possibly I won't, but I'm not 100% certain. I'll let everybody know in the Discord. At least it's only one day. You get a weekend. I may have been channeling without knowledge because I typed a dragon. Ah, yes. All right, we're going to go and raid. Actually, if I can spell this. Possibly. I'll let everybody know in the Discord about the labyrinth also. I really want to do it. Clay Mika's supposed to hang out with me tomorrow. So, depending on what we're going to end up doing, she might be here for a stream. And then we could do the movie. If not, but again, I will let everybody know tomorrow afternoon in the Discord. Nice to meet you too, Emily. Thank you. You do, Anne. Remind me of the babe. The babe with the power. Anyway, we're gonna go and I love all of you too. We're going to go and see if we can raid JC the Trash Panda. We're going to see what she is working on. She's in an ad right now. I'm stuck in an ad. She's got some rotary cutters. One moment. Let me see if I can see what she happens to be working on. She does all different types of things. I see rotary cutters at the moment. I can't see what else. It's a coffee mug. I can't see chat right now. Yeah, I'm not certain what she's working on, but it's always a fun time over in her stream. I don't get to hang on her stream as often as I would like. Like I said, copy one of those 2 raid calls. I will be on whatever next. So maybe not, if not tomorrow, then Saturday. So let's get this raid started. Again, I want to thank everybody for being here. And as I always say, happy crafting. Everybody have happy crafting. And please take care of yourself and your loved ones. So I will see you all again next time.